Gotta get it, homie, gotta move it. If you're gonna do it, then how can you took it? Yeah, everybody just talk, nobody really do it. Nada ya de mare, stoke himitsune.
Oh God, I'm so sorry about that. Hello, hi, welcome to another stream. It is I, Big Ham, the largest gaming hamster on Twitch.tv, and a member of Nizali Records. I got my little keyboard set up today. Do you see that? You can't like see the exact keys I'm typing in there, but it's like, it's cool to have the visualization. Hi, right? Hi, Sushi. Hi, Blue Eyes. Hi, Tomako. Hi, Stumbling Stabby. Hi, 9volt. Hi, Blue Eyes Dragon. Guys, Magic Chameleon is really hard. I found out it doesn't matter if you're an artist. You can be very bad like visual. I'm very bad at like visually identifying stuff. It makes sense because I'm like this in real life too. I can't see things that are pointed out to me. I had a good time though. I played it for the first time and I was like, oh, neat. Which is why I'm a little bit late. I also didn't eat dinner like I promised my buddies, but it is what it is, right? I think I'm gonna do more 3D today. I thought about starting the day sketching. I don't know, maybe I'll sketch a little bit and then we'll jump into 3D. I don't know. My energy is like 50-50 today, so I think 2-hour stream, possibly, maybe more, depending on the vibes. But, oh, it's lagging. Why? Hello? It's weird. It was like really, really lagging. Did something unplug? I don't know. The point is, I'm just gonna do a little bit of. It's smooth now. I don't know what happened. I do have my Chrome open. And Streamlabs. I don't really use Streamlabs as much anymore. Or I guess it auto launches every time, but I don't have it. I only have it in the main overlays usually, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's asking to log in again. That's crazy. I'll look at that later. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, I'm gonna do some art. I'm gonna play some music. Please behave and be patient with me. I'm still getting acquainted again with sitting down and streaming, but I'll play some gosh dang music while we do some work, right? Yeah, no, I feel like out of my element, but I was drawing Jenny on Magma while I was out. So there's a drawing of Jenny, like a sketch, but oh, my face, hello? I think when I lean in, it like stops reading. What is a little loud? Hold on. Oh yeah. You made a puppet shindigs? What, a puppet? Like a sock puppet? Aw. Is he a little sock puppet guy? It is on Psy. Thought about drawing him as a warm-up too. Kinda? Very curious. Is it on his Discord? Yeah, I opened Psy, but I'm hitting the shortcuts and I'm like, man, it's under people? Okay, let me look. Oh, it's really cute. It's like a Muppet. I like this. Hey, what's this over here? Erase this. This tiny thing. I'm just kidding. Wait a second, this is a checkered background. This is evil. It's not real transparency. You're trying to figure out shading? Ah, let me see. Can I pull this in? Would you mind like a draw over just for me to see? Oh, is my thing not redeemed? Oh, hold on. Let me refund you on that because I don't think it played. Welcome, Mika. That's weird. It should work. Oh my god, how do I refund people? I'm not ready to stream. There you go, you got your money back. Oh no, it's okay. A screenshot is fine. I was just joking. I was just like, you know, wait a sec, you know, the joke when you go on Google and it's like not. No, this is enough. I mean, you can do like really simple shading. Like if you have the color separated, I don't know how you have your file set up, but you can always like, I mean, like I just like getting like a multiply. Oh, I don't know. Well, his hair's not even like super shaded to begin with. But like if like for me, it's like when I shade stuff, I just do like a, maybe don't follow my advice. I'm not very good, but when I do stuff, it is loud. Hold on. Yeah, no worries though. I like, sometimes you can get like a warm color and like do a multiply. And I don't think this is gonna work. For his 3D file, I made a little bit of transparency in his bangs. But it can probably like, you don't have to, it could still match to like whatever he has, but I think like some simple shading. Well, I don't even know. Like, I think it's, I like it as it is the thing. I don't think it needs any more shading than this, TBH. Like if we wanted to like have something for like the shadow of the bangs. No, that'd be a little scary. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's so like up to the person that I think it's, you should, is there a shortcut for changing into this? I need to use clip, guys. What was I thinking? Trying to use, Psy. Oh no, fuck it, I'll draw on Psy. Let's see. It's been a hot second. But I do like how things look on this program. Except the brush for some reason. Why is it like so soft? We need like... Is it because of the density? Okay. I don't know. I've been like in the mood of drawing like swimsuits. Beach stuff. What did I do today? I mean, like I had work. I had to work, so it's just like, it was a work day. I'm feeling my energy fading again. I came back from vacation and now I'm like, oh my god. It happens though. Oh god. Here we go. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you gotta zone the fuck out. Working people has helped you improve your art. I'm glad. That's cool. Like sometimes like making stuff like assets for a community. And if it's like similar type of assets, if we keep doing the same thing, surely like it improves, right? Add a little warm-up doodle or something. I think I want character looking this way. Shoulder to camera. Maybe the camera's like over here, like, you know, and their body is there. When I did illustrations or art, I tend to do like, you know, like used to do like a lot of like, you know, oh, it's character focused, so it is like pinup style, so it's like fitting the full figure on a page. But I haven't I saw, what is it? I saw Chainsmoker Cat's opening, and it's like every scene of that opening is a reference to like a movie where like a character is smoking. And I was like, this is really cool. It reminded me of like, it's so good drawing like somebody in a scene and like, you know, the camera placements, you know, somewhere more natural like to a movie. Also, I've been watching this season of The Bear. There's an episode called Gary that like, kind of takes place it was like in between the seasons they like released it. And that episode made the current season feel like a bit better. But the first two episodes, I don't know why they put so many ads. I think it's HBO, right? Or what is it, Hulu? I don't know, one of them. They keep putting so many ads in between, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't feel like I'm watching a show. But I think I got like past episode 4 and 5. I ran episode 4 and 5 of the latest season. It kind of interconnects with that Gary episode. And I think that like, reminded me of why I like this show. I was like, okay, I can keep watching this now. But I like all the cooks. I know some people might be like, oh, the other seasons were better, you know, when blank 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 was happening. But I like the chefs. I like Tina. I like those characters. But yeah, it's set up kind of weird. But yeah, the Gary episode, it was like a little bit heavy. I was like, oh man. Like I know Mikey's relationship with I keep thinking of The Thing. Whoever was like, I forget his name. He was The Thing in Fantastic Four, but he's also in The Bear. I like his actor is like excellent. And I think it's because like seeing someone play a character that's like, you know, like I'm gonna look up the names. The Bear characters. It's Carmy, Sydney, Richie. Let me see. Can I look at IMDb and then I'll figure it out. I should probably write a little write-up on it. Richie. How could I forget? I say his name so much, I forget. I forget what it's supposed to sound like. Yeah, freaking Richie. Like some of the characters, like in this show, like they're not the smartest people, and I think like to be able to play a character that like I don't know isn't like, in some ways like not mentally there like with his life or have it together. I don't want to simplify it as like a fail husband or fail wife character, but like he's got a lot of baggage. Like that actor specifically like plays it off really well, because like it's very easy to fall into like the, oh, this guy is like so stupid it's funny. There's also like the, oh, this guy's like, you know, he's dealing with shit. He's dealing with shit and like, I don't know, like had a tough life. Hi, TTQ, welcome. Dude, I don't think I'm there with drawing today either. I think I know what I want. I want like a camera angle. Oh my god. The aphantasia today is real. Sometimes it like for me, like there are days where I have to like bang out the drawing by like just drawing shapes on the page, putting shapes down on a page. It's really terrible today. I don't know what's up. It's like, I know I want like a extreme perspective. If I draw a grid, it might help. But what I want is like a 2-point perspective thing where like this character's kind of posed like at the camera. I guess that's what it would be like. Torso like this. And the vanishing points are like on either side of the page. But it's not like if you put the vanishing points on the page, usually like it gets really extreme. Which I think in some cases is fine, but like I don't always want that in a drawing. You know what would be truly evil? I was gonna draw him just holding a water bottle. But he could be holding the gay milk. I make it a water bottle. I saw an ad for Fiji water that made me gonna go like, what? Like people are just like fucking stoked to be alive in the ad. I was thinking like, why does this ad exist? Not trying to like, I don't know, flame them or whatever. Like you do you. You know, whatever kind of ads you want. But I was like, why? Why is this Fiji water ad like this? You gotta sell your product somehow. I suppose. I really should just do a ref sheet for it. I guess I have a ref sheet on ArtStation, but his is so different. It's would they even put it there? Oh no, I have a Kara now. I have Kara. I moved off of ArtStation because I was like, I don't want to support them if they're like, you know, not making efforts to protect artists from getting their stuff scrapped. For training. Yes, I guess I have this. Yeah. But I like his latest sheet a lot more, and I wanted to change his face at some point to match closer. Even though like it's got my own style. I really like Nia's style for his character sheet more. Is there nowhere that like his new model got posted? Nia. Oh. There it is. It's so cute. Is there a place? Oh, I don't have any like image posting on my Discord, sadly. Sorry. I didn't like really plan for it, I guess. Yeah, but also like just I think for the sake of like making sure like the Discord doesn't get like freaking owned. Cause you never know, right? You never know. Yeah. I mean, like, I know that I know like a lot of communities grow way more if they do have communities where people can talk. Unfortunately, I've hung around enough communities where I'm like, even the people with like the nicest communities will have people sometimes lashing out at each other. Like, or having debates. And then you have to make a decision sometimes that's like likely gonna either make someone like leave or you know, like just not feel comfortable talking in there anymore. And it's just like, that sucks. Like I'm a firm believer of like there being social groups where like there's people who just won't get along. Like their personalities like clash too much. I think it's fine, but yeah, unfortunately it's like I don't have any moderators really. Like it's all I mean like I have Minty. I have friends who like who have the sword, but it's like literally just me. I've talked to friends who have moderated and like on other people's like streams for like years. And I don't want any of it. Like I think even if people behave, I'm just like, well, if someone gets hacked, then it's like, oh, overnight this happens. My Discord got hacked 2 years ago, a year or two ago. It was so funny because the person who like, you know, was holding my account was like, oh, I only want your account because it's a legacy account. So just transfer your login info to me. But like that's like really stupid to do. So I deleted the server. I deleted the Discord. It sucks because I never like been able to grow it back to the same size. It was literally just an emote server though, where there was like an emote spam channel. But it was just like rough. You just made it perfect. You posted it on a people channel. Ooh, perfect. Are you sure about that? I'm just kidding. Sleepy as the puppeteer. No! We can't. I used to be a fan of Sleepy, but now I'm like, people get a little too intense with him. I become a hater. Oh, it's so cute! The open mouth. Ah, very cute. Hi, Luthi, welcome. I think maybe I will do a drawing today. I wrote 3D in the title, but I'm like, this is intended to just be a warm up. But I want to make a nice drawing of him because I don't think I ever have. I made like the Youngslop drawing where it's like a group picture. Actually, I did a beach picture too. Let me see if I can go my iCloud. Can I transfer that over? Hold on. I started doodling like a beach outfit photo. And just I wanted to make that before the end of summer. I know my face isn't gonna move right now. Oh, there's these nice venom snakes too. Hold on. I've been drawing stuff on the iPad more and more. Like for fun. And I love it. Too bad I don't name any of my files. Unfortunately. All right. sign in. Let me see if it like doxes me. Allow. You're every other month I earn for iPad. Hi Chenna, guys, go follow Chenna of Niazelli Records. Hello. Hi Chenna, I love you. And kisses you platonically. Hello. Hi. Hi Chenna Kitty. Hello. Hi. I forgot it was grayscale. Welcome. You gonna keep it as cute people? You should. Don't make it sleepy. I think as it is, it'll be good. Let me see, download file. I'll share these files with you guys. I've been trying to draw Venom Snake more. Oh my god. I don't know. I guess like I heard someone talking about, I think I was watching someone play Metal Gear Solid 5 or like talking about like, or I don't know, it was like listening to some of the final tapes and like hearing Kaz and Venom both feeling like betrayed, you know, realizing what happened. I was like, oh my god, like I'm becoming a BB Kaz truther. Or I guess not BB Kaz, Venom Kaz. Look at this. Look at this beautiful B-boy Drew or Venom. I realized I didn't make him that much, but yeah. It's something about like the quality of like the Procreate pencil that I have. I can't do the same thing on my other programs. And then this is the beach photo. Akashi has a bat, because he's a vampire. He's got a bat in his bag and like a watermelon with like Randon's hair. And there's Randon holding a fishing pole, like an umbrella, everything. And then Shin's got like drinks or something, or like a bunch of gear. And I got like my sand bucket. I want to make this like a final picture, just to have a little summer unk picture. But I'm like, am I too full of myself to be drawing these? I don't know. I get a little embarrassed, but like, it's a little group I appreciate. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm allowed to draw whatever I want. I don't need to draw your waifu VTuber for views. I wanna. I do. Although I do like drawing cute girls. You know, but it's like, I think it's more fun now. Recently, like just drawing like, oh, here's people I like, you know. People I look up to that like maybe don't always get as much art. Like I feel like Shin gets a lot of art, but it's a lot of like peepos, right? Follow your dreams, draw hunky men. I'm so bad. Like I mean, like I thought I was good, because for a few years I was in Metal Gear fandom. I can't draw hunky men the way I want to draw them yet. Because I don't want to just draw them like, because there's a way to draw like, you know, draw bulky men or like Bara or whatever. And like, every time I see someone drawing them, everyone looks so rigid. I have this issue too where like my buff dudes look really like stiff. Like when I draw Shinri, I still haven't figured out a way to draw Hollow Star Shinri like nicely. Like in full body. And I just need to be better at that, you know? So I don't know. There's like, there's stuff I want to draw, but I need to like draw multiple times to get good. That's always how it is. You just have to draw more of it. And I'm not really in a spot to be drawing like more of whatever all the time, but I sure as hell am trying. Anyways, I do like doing like little sketches of stuff though. Like little quick doodles. I got really good at drawing Big Ham. But there's days I just don't want to draw Big Ham at all. Big Ham makes it very good for doing like vent drawings though. Like if I'm like, oh, you know, like had a bad day I can draw a big ham with her head in the sand. And then be like, that's awesome. I recently see people drawing like stuff so much faster, just like hammering out drawings, and I'm like, I kind of want to do that too. I don't want to spend like 20 hours rendering a thing. Like if I can get it done in 4 or 5 and just be like, oh, it's postable, or I feel comfortable posting it. I like that. I just realized I could use the Shindig's plushie as a model. Yeah, I could. If you have it in real life, having anything you can turn is like in real life is huge. But you kind of made it your own, making it a puppet, right? Yeah. I have one too, the Fumo. It's quite cute. We brought the Shindig's Fumo to Toho Fest. Because everyone else had a Fumo. That's the only reason. Oh, not the only reason. I'm happy to have them. What is drawing fast? I guess for me, I think of like a picture that's like, I mean, like there shouldn't be really a standard for like pictures that are posted online, right? In theory, it should be able to post everything. I guess I mean something with like full color. And looks like it doesn't have to be rendered to look finished. I don't think. But the lines also can be like really sketchy and still look good, right? That's what I'm trying to say. I think we gotta make the lines thicker here. I'm going too thin. The one thing I would change about it is make the line length shorter for the puppet. Wait, where? Oh, it moved it to people art. Got it. Make the line shorter. Like at the bottom? I'm looking. Kryzen's slowest drawer on Earth. Well, drawers don't have hands. I know what you mean though. It's like, I think eventually you just had to like be willing to sacrifice something when you're drawing. Like one of the things I learned too is like having a smaller canvas helps. I know it's like everyone's like print maxing for events or trying to make everything as high as resolution as possible, but this is like 150% zoomed in, and this is at 100%. It's not even that big because I don't really have intents on like making it a print. But like at least like hammering out the rough draft like smaller does help. I think what helped me like draw faster though is like I don't have time for things anymore. I don't have time to be rendering for like a million years. There's some pieces. Let me go. Oh, the line art, like going thinner. I think that the thickness is quite good because like it's a people. So if you think about it in context and where it's going to show up, it's going to be really small, right? I think it's good. Like in terms of line thickness. Stupid.tumblr.com. Do I have an example of this? I made this for my buddy, no, but I guess it is a mutual slash high school buddy. I made them this made her this like Asuka art for a fight stick, and like I polished the face for so long on this, and I was like I spent so long trying to render some of these like stuff, making it really crisp. And although like this piece does look quite good, I think it's like too much detail and Christmas when I zoom in. So I was like, I don't know if that's the way. Let me look at my archive. There was a period where I was in school. Actually, this one was done quite fast, but I really like how it turned out. This is like one of my favorite Hollow Stars fan arts I've drawn. And this is on a magma. But there's like a simple gradient, there's some shading in there, like, but it's like, this one was done like relatively fast. It was just like a get an idea out, get thumbnails. This is one of my favorite things I drew for Magni. Like as a fan art. Yeah, at some point though, I got like really obsessed with like hyper rendering. Not hyper render, I guess it is hyper rendering. Just being like, well, if I put more hours into this, it'll make it better. And it wasn't always the case. Sorry, I'm scrolling through. This one of my brother's D&D character was really cool too. Though I think I did spend a lot of time like rendering certain things out for a long time. Everything's crisp is a problem, right? Oh man, I did fan art of this streamer that like, I like her content and her gaming, but like, it sucks that I think her community swayed her into like liking AI art and just posting it regularly. And it breaks my heart because like I liked her as a streamer, but there unfortunately a bunch of AI bros in her community that like, you know, it just she ended up leaning that way, and it was just like really, really disheartening to see. But it happens. There's like a bit of a language barrier too, so I wasn't really comfortable being like, hey, this is why this is wrong. Also, like people can like have their own will and figure out what they want. You love the one knife? The one with the knife? It looks like... Oh, Magmo? Are you proud of me, God? Yes. What is the most you enjoy when working on art? I like the thumbnailing process a lot. And preliminary stuff more than the rendering. This Miko art was really cool too. I don't think it sold very much, but... Oh, this PUBG fan art, hello? This one I went all out on. Like the thumbnail. I thumbnailed this. And I painted it and I posted it to Steam community and somebody was like, why is she orange? And I was like, I'm never gonna post on Steam again. But it was during a time where I realized, oh, there's Steam community. I can post fan art here and get more eyes on it. And I was like, nope. There's another PUBG fan art I did that I was like, I really like this. Yeah, I like this close-up. This one I was like getting into Tactical Girls though and being like, oh, man, looking at this now, someone would suss it out and be like, is this AI? They'd be like, it's like hyper rendered here and then like it's just flat. I was learning how to draw guns though. This one's also really nice. I posted it to Reddit and then some guy was like, oh, well, she's holding the gun wrong. Why is it on her boobs? And then I never posted to Reddit ever again. I don't know. They're like some dickheads. Same with League of Legends fans. I don't know. Like there's some game fans where it's like I like there are fandoms where people truly appreciate the fan art and give you so much love. Like the fandoms that have like a really big community, particularly like in like, you know, communities that like get fanfics, people really like love and appreciate your work. But the moment it's like you're asking people who are just raw gamers to like appreciate art, I'm not like trying to like make a little barrier between like these type of people, you know. But I think it's true, like some gamers don't know how to talk about art like in a really bad way or appreciate, like you don't need to know like art terms even. It's just like a common courtesy thing. Like they just play the game like 16 hours a day and then like I don't know. They probably just buy official merch. I need guides for this. Hold on. Because I said it was like a 2-point perspective thing, right? So in theory, his shoulders should be like this. His head should be... His head's kind of doing it. His hat's pointing up. Okay, I can't show too much of his shoulders. Because this part's supposed to be the eye level. Man, drawing is freaking hard. And I have his body doing a little bit of a tilt. But... maybe we draw this today. You know, I caved in and I was like, I wonder... Goodness, I've been having like a revival of like visiting old media and visiting old characters that I liked. And I guess like the Yuri ships I liked in fandom, and I was like curious. I was like, does Severance have like? I know Severance is a big like fandom or like big community like in that regard. I just moved away from it because like some of the fans were being really weird about some of the real life actors. Not in like oh so and so is hot. It was just like diving into their personal lives and then being like, oh, they married so and so. I don't like this person. I was like, dude, let them be. I don't know. Like if you don't approve their husband, oh well. But like I followed some people because I like their art, but then like unfortunately it was just like a lot. There's just a lot of complaining from these accounts. I stopped. But then I came back recently to fanfic and I was like, oh my god, has someone made Innie Helly and Miss Casey stuff? And there definitely is a lot. Of course there is. Because I have a whole episode where she's like studying her behavior after she like, you know, after the episode where she made the attempt. So I was like, oh, this is sweet. Like some of it is like sweet, and some of it I'm like, well, this is pervy, but you know, like that's awesome. I think like I was getting a kick out of reading it though, because I was like looking like just reading the fic and being like, I gasped because I was like, they can't do that. Like I got caught up in the moment and I forgot it was fanfic for a second. Cause they do they wrote the characters so in character, and I was like, wait a second, this isn't canon. But like some of the reactions or like some of the stuff they said, like the dialogue people wrote, like got a good chuckle out of me. So I was like, you know, this is great. And it made me kind of regret not getting into reading fics like through most of my life. I was definitely more like of a visual artist. But in reading recently, I've just been like, oh, this is like, there's a lot to get from writing. And like, you can put so much more out. And like, I don't know, drawing comics is a scam, guys. It's cool to be able to convey stuff visually on a comic or a storyboard, but sometimes it's so much faster to like write out certain things or figure out like, you know, how a character behaves. So I was like, that's sick. Like, I wish I was a reader. Every day of my life, I'm like, I wish I just was a better reader. Because goddamn. I think his goggles should be sitting here. On his chest. I don't think I'm gonna finish this drawing on stream. I think I'm just gonna go straight to 3D modeling. I'm getting a little bored. But I promise you. Fair. Yeah. I mean, and that's how I should be with drawing sometimes. Sometimes sitting down and trying to hammer a thing out like in a full session, it's so hard. So you're allowed to take breaks. Your advice is helpful, is it? I hope so. It's like, this is like just me from drawing since I was 10. It was just like realizing, I used to just sit and try to finish something in a session because I knew I'd get bored and I would never be able to come back to a drawing. So though simple, actually like the shading, yeah. You can do so much with just like simple, like people call it cell shading, right? But people don't always understand what cell shading means. There's like 2 ways to shade where it's like, I can demonstrate right now. It can do like, something else too that I learned. You can just lasso tool and bucket and then clean up later. And then that saves you so much time from like, having little extra white bits. Yeah, but it's like, oh, there's a shadow from his hat. Okay. You can do clipping. You can do a clipping layer and just do that. You can change the opacity if you like, or do like a multiply. And then second thing you can do, that's also like really easy shading, because you can get like a airbrush. Persona 4 did this with their art. They would do a very soft gradient under like this for their styling. Yeah, with human bodies, this is a little bit more advanced. There's cast shadows, which are really harsh shadows, and they usually come from like, you know, like your neck to your head, like head shadow casting on neck. And then there's also like a soft shadows. It's like for something like form shadows is what it's called. So sometimes you see lips like shaded a bit softly because there's a form there, right? There's a form. Sorry, I'm like not explaining it very well. I think on anime models it's a little harder to do it for sure, but like that does exist. Like some people like laugh like at like, oh, it's Tumblr nose or whatever, or this is a blush. But, like blush is effectively a way of doing like form shadows. Like some people do it under the eye, the little gradient under the eye. That's like a form shadow for the eyelids. Shindex doesn't need it because like I think he's like much simpler, but those things exist. But yeah, with style like anime stuff, like they break a lot of rules. Like Shindex, his model doesn't really have a nose, but I think I'm gonna add like a little form nose here. See, I like Paint Tool Sai because they have their watercolor brush does really nice blend. Like a very soft transition blend like this. Anyways, yeah, just have fun with it, mess around, you know. Just think like, it sounds really pretentious to just be like, just think logically, but think about where where shadows are happening. If your drawing's feeling a little flat, just maybe add a few like cast shadow sources. Like the hat's certainly going to be one. The neck is going to be certainly one. But then you don't need to have it like on everything. You could cheat and not have it on every single thing. Hi, Kazu. Ray trace with your mind. So true. Just ray trace. I mean, ray tracing like just like calculating the light bounce of everything. There's a lot you can do though, but like most of all, it's like don't get too caught up in it. If it hurts your head, like whatever I'm saying, just have fun with it first. And then if you're like, oh, the drawing needs a little something, the reason like you can just start adding things slowly. And if you don't like it, you can just go back. You just wanted to check in what was going on before bed. This is supposed to be a warm-up drawing. I was like, I'm gonna draw Shindex, but now I'm like, oh, this is looking nice. So I might. Oh no, who knows? Maybe I'll do 3D stuff or I'll finish this and then wrap up stream. I said it's 2 hours, but what I might just do is like heat up dinner. I have been wanting to play more Signalas. I've been playing that offline. That's really nice for a warm-up. Yeah, it was just gonna be a sketch. But then... Yeah, thank you. Rakugaki. Fuck you! Rakugaki, my ass! Sorry for derailing. Oh, no worries. It was gonna get derailed to begin with, I think. You inspired me. You call it derailing, I call it inspiration. You did not do it. Like, it was all me. The moment I added like the spirals into his eyes, though, I don't know how to make it look nice. Also, I saw some bullshit advice. Can I get angry? Can I get angry like at Twitter today? Am I allowed? Every time I see someone giving advice to somebody else on VTubing and stream etiquette. Oh, here. Oh, you said twitter.com and then it like thought it was a link. My bad. Is someone being like, hey, like, is it okay to raid into big streamers? Like, is it bad? And like, someone's like, oh, if you do it a lot of times, it's bad. Objectively, it's bad. And like, I almost clicked the unfollow button on the guy. Cause like, it doesn't, who fucking cares? Like, I think the only time where like it does really matter is if you're like raiding to someone expecting a response. There's some people who just don't give a fuck if you raid, and that's okay, and that's good. No one should ever like feel bad for like raiding to somebody. But that's just me. I don't know. It's just like I was like, this is so bizarre. Like, why are you? Like, some people do think for raids, and I think it's fine, but it's like such a small part of the stream. Like, who fucking cares? If they have issue, there is always a way to block raids. That is true. Exactly. I feel so bad because there's a lot of small streamers who always raid, but one of them said they stopped because a streamer chewed them out for raiding. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Guys, I want you to know, like, my space, my stream, like, if you ever, like, I think I'm raiding Big Ham too much, you're not. Like, don't ever feel bad. I wouldn't dare make anyone feel bad about it. Like, if I didn't want raids, I probably would just turn them off. And that's what I do sometimes, because I'm like, I don't feel like addressing every raid. But like, I think it's so fucking stupid to like get upset. Why would he get upset about that? Anyways, that's my hot take of the day. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And like, the moment people start making it a big deal, it's like, why? I know that streamer. Hi, Leviathan. Based. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm also, I don't know, like I'm not like a big, I'm not like, I'm very careful saying this because like, I don't think I'm like a big streamer. Hold on. I don't think I'm a big streamer. I'm gonna say it. Like, I have been in the VTubing space for, how many years? Like 6 years, and then the stream space maybe a bit longer. I'm not a partner or whatever, or like, I don't know, 100 viewer, but like, I think it's fair for me to say though, like, that opinion's stupid, right? I don't know. I have been here long enough though to be like, I don't think that's like a nuisance, and if people are making a big deal out of it, I think they're fucking stupid. And you're allowed to think differently than me. If you disagree, that's okay. But I still think it's fucking stupid. I've been trying to be more like, what's the word? When I hear an opinion that I don't like, I'm not gonna go in and like, go and like reply to them, but I think I am gonna be more assertive about that. Like, because someone might have a different opinion. Maybe they want to open discussion and be like, actually, this is why it's not, this thing. But like, I think just, I'm tired of seeing, unsolicited advice. I guess it was solicited, but seeing like just online takes. Which it means probably that I need to go touch grass, but man, it's not that big of a deal. I think people are just bored online and they're like trying to find something to be upset about. And I'm doing the same. I'm doing the same right now. It's just like the moment, like, I don't know, you get some success from one thing, you're gonna go and say an opinion like that. or feel like you have the right to like give anyone advice. Here's some stream advice. Don't listen to other people's stream advice. Like if they're just coming up to you and just saying it and being like, I think what you're doing is bad. Like, oh well, fuck you. Yeah, I feel like you can have raids turned off if you want them off. Exactly, Mr. Leviathan, that's it. You can just turn them off and it's not a big deal. Like the person can turn them off if it's like that much of an issue to them. You can set the limit of people. You can set like a threshold. It can be like, oh, only people like 10 viewers and above can rate me. Like you can just do that. Like if you're that concerned about like a 1 view like rating into you, that's okay. Also, hi Terry, thank you for the resub. 29 months, thank you. I didn't touch grass, but I touched gym. There was too many people. I'm sorry. I hope they're like wiping down the equipment though. Smiles. But yeah, again, like if ever go into one of those rants and you're like, oh no, I've done this before, that's fine. Or like I felt this thing before. You're allowed to still think it. I'm just gonna be more assertive about stuff now and like and just say what's on my mind. Every year, my balls get a little bigger. Congrats. Yeah, I think so. Like I am saying genuinely in like I do hope to be more confident or be able to say things on stream. Like I don't know, like you can be clipped out of context and get canceled because someone either misinterpreted your thing or maybe you said a thing and you're like, oh, you know, you can apologize for it, but life is too short. You notice I'm more assertive? Good. I'm happy. I mean, like, I feel, I guess, like, my fear for a long time was just like, well, I had to get along with every person on stream. Or, like, you know, not step on any toes. And I think the days where, like, I was just kind of, like, nodding and smiling to whatever chat said, it's not bad, but like I was kind of like cookie cutter, not really having an opinion on a thing. Because I was just like, well, I don't have the energy to like, I don't know, hold this conversation with this chatter. Or like this conversation is too nuanced for a stream. But I just didn't really have a way to say it. I've been watching more people who have been like, you know, like really like having a stronger opinion on stream about stuff or having their own like thing, like their own personal take. And it was really refreshing to see, and it's made me kind of like change a little bit or like want to speak differently on stuff. Some people are really dumb and anyone can come in here, TBH. That is true. But if someone, I don't know, like I used to just be like, oh, someone breaks the rules, I would like nicely tell them like, hey, like don't say this or say that. But I think nowadays I've been trying to be more like, well, if I don't like what you said, I'm gonna delete the message and just, you know, just hope you read the rules. It gets tiring to like have to baby everyone. And I know not everyone's a baby. If you're a baby, you can't use the website. says there's a big ham and also afraid to step on people's toes. Checks out. Big ham is big enough to squish you with your feet. True. Don't make that a gigantus thing though. But yeah, like I am afraid. I am afraid of trespassing in that regard. And I think in some cases it will make me a bit more like, oh, I don't know. I think it's fun. It's fun and refreshing sometimes. Like, I know some people don't like rage streamers, but sometimes it's like a little bit refreshing seeing someone explain why they're upset at blank thing. And you get to hear them talk about it, right? But most of the time, if I do have a conversation that I think might be too spicy for stream in terms of like, oh, this might step on a lot of people's toes, I simply have these conversations with like buddies offline. Like also like if I'm just posting something online and I'm like, okay, this take is too nuanced for Twitter to fit into however many like lines. Hot take. I think they should. I mean, like, not a hot take. This is a coldest take ever. Remove the blue check mark. I don't like having to click on read more when people have more to say. Because Twitter's a website that's just made for scrolling. It's just made for scrolling. No one's gonna read that shit like a journal, I feel. Well, it is nice sometimes, like, reading people's thoughts and their nuance. Like, I expect people to just not read. Because everyone's reading comprehension is, like, bad. There's a doom scrolling website now? It is. Like, if I do scroll nowadays, it's like, because there's drama and I kind of want to read it. I'm like, oh, how did it become like this? I saw someone vague tweet like, oh, a lot of VTuber drama going on today, eh? And I looked around. I was like, the forecast is pretty clear. I don't see it. I don't see the drama you're talking about, man. Signed up to Twitter in 2011. Same. I did, and I barely posted on there until people were like, "Oh, actually, it's great for art." And then I went, "Okay," and then I posted art. And then it became what it is now. And now it's like terrible. I mean, even then, like, it's not like the way it's set up. I wish there was a way to like make a gallery. Like, it's not a gallery website either is the thing. It's not a website with a nice scrollable gallery. Like, it just puts anything like in your media tab. Like, if you post a GIF, that goes in the media tab too. So as an artist, it was really hard to navigate and like try to make it look nice, you know? It became an everything app. The thing is, like, people got so much growth on their work by posting it there. And like, this happened for a while too, like for portfolio trends. People liked websites where you could just scroll and it was like an endless set of images because those websites kind of train people. So portfolio sites kind of evolved into a thing where like you should make as few things as clickable as possible. Make it first and foremost, you can scroll through the gallery. The moment you have to click multiple links, it's gonna take the person like hiring you for your portfolio, like, click away. That or have something that's like really eye-catching. I think I might have to turn on my light soon. Vai, Brasil! Futebol é feijoada, caralho! Brazil lost! Hello, Raiders. Nina, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm Big Ham. I am the largest gaming hamster on Twitch.tv. And a member of Gazelle Records. Hi. How's your stream? We're drawing shindigs right now. It was gonna be a 3D art stream. Wait, Nina. Yeah, what were you guys up to? Do anything cool? I don't know how we got here. In terms of like topics. I was being angry at the world, but I went back to thinking about like art and things I'm consuming. You're trying a demo of an action roguelike called Spellcrafting. It's called Echoes of Mistralia. Pretty fun. Oh! Action roguelite. Is action roguelite like imply it's like real-time action? Like, is Cult of the Lamb considered that? An action roguelite. You need to do more arts? You do! Go back to work! Wacha! Yeah, JK, do art whenever. I came back to having my full like art setup in my room, and I just want to make art all the time. But I can tell you, right before this happened, right before like my return, I definitely was playing a lot more games than usual. Website design of today sucks, takes me back to the early 90s. Early 90s is nice. Be nice to come back to. I'm trying to remember. I mean, there's like NeoCities. There's like a revival of that type of website. NeoCity stuff. I need to figure out how like, I always keep forgetting like, I just want to like get like people's like RSS and like learn how to feed that into an app and just have that instead of going on social media. But give me the flying toaster desktop screensaver. Yo, thank you, Skip Skipperson, for resubbing for 13 months. 1 whole year. +1. Thank you. It's a whole vibe. Yeah, NeoCities is here. It is looking a little weird, though. I don't know. Here. Before I start filling this in with colors. Let's bring that arm down a little bit. Sounds like a good time, though. Do find time to draw. Like, I am an advocate for that. But also, gaming. Gaming is good. Gaming do be good. VTuber NeoCities web ring. Yeah, I know Minty has one. Skeleton has one. I wanted to make a website. I wanted to make like a hamster dance clone, but it's all like Big Ham dancing gifs. But I think I'm also in love with like trying to learn how to make a website for myself. And like have all Big Ham stuff, you know, on there. Yeah, there's a lot to do. I do want to like take time to learn how to do that. Fire up the CSS machine. Yeah, I don't know how to make. Well, I think a long time ago when like I used to use Gaia Online, I'll copy people's like themes and stuff for my webpage. Or like learn how to like on that level. Was it HTML? Or CSS? One of those. Hem.central, the works. Yeah, I've seen some many more like creative websites though. I want to like have something that has like a cool like, I guess like I want something that's like interactable, or learn how to make something that's interactable, or like you can click it to like expand and like, I guess discover the website in a fun way, not just like a plain like post my art type of thing. Because I've seen that stuff like. I've seen it like in full display and effect, and it's kind of beautiful, but it requires a lot of like learning and like things I don't know how to do. And I probably just have to like do a lot of research. So maybe sometime when I'm like not doing everything else, you know, learning every other skill. Yeah, I guess like the persona menus, but it doesn't have to be persona menus. I saw one that was like a box and it just kind of opened up as you clicked more on it. It's quite cool. You're only good at HTML coding. I don't remember what I was. I learned I had a ActionScript class in college because it was like mandatory. It was either that or I learned Python. And TBH, I should have learned the Python scripting class because it was built for artists and like for making tools. I went to the ActionScript class with a bunch of like the freshman programmers, and I was like crying my eyes out because the kid next to me was playing Pokemon on their smartwatch and not paying attention to the lectures and getting A's, and I was like struggling to make my stupid ass word game assignment. I was struggling to print Hello World. Vai Brasil! Thank you for the raid. You heart drawing and playing. Me too. I too am a fan of drawing and playing. Hello. Seer, thank you so much for the raid. We're drawing. I don't know about playing, but we're doing mostly drawing today. What are you guys up to? I'm assuming you're drawing and playing. Hope your work is going well. It is. Well, this is supposed to be a warm-up, and like it's not anymore. And it's turning into like a full-ass drawing. But I'm having fun. You've been drawing too? You joined Art Fight? Oh yeah, Art Fight is happening. Cat Uber Mona, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, man, I hope you're having fun with Art Fight. That's such a good way to like get into doing art and just having fun. And then people can attack you and like gift you like art too. I feel bad for not having time to do Art Fight, but if I could, I would make so much, like not VTuber models, but like animated art, I think is what I would like dive into doing. You do teal tonight? Oh, you plug in your Cintiq after 7 years. You have a Cintiq and you're not using it? Jail. I mean, if you're drawing other things and you have inspiration, it's fine. Oh, Owen, I meant to say, there's like that Chainsmoker cat anime. I think you're probably getting this from 20 people. Chainsmoker cat. I was like, this is she looks like Owen. Tell me this isn't Owen Eon. Owen Eon, but disgusting. Oh my god, that's boobs. Me when I was Kikikomori. Congrats on the anime debut. Yeah, I want to watch that really bad. You can not get a read on that show? Vice Detective, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You're drawing and playing, making foogies and such? Oh, that's fun. Damn, it's been a while since I designed a foogie. That's not true. I made Big Ham on a Cross. That was my last foogie. I guess I made the young foogies. I'm curious about that show because like some people are like, oh, it's a good example. Like the one clip I saw, it was like people saying like, oh, it is a good example of like, you know, portraying depression like in a way that isn't like glamorized. In a way that's kind of like, hey, it is like the pretty like, you know, the unpretty like reality of like some of this. Because like right now there's like a big trend of like, you know, I guess Jiraike kind of like sort of like glamorizes in a way, like really pretty girl like in her like, I don't know. It's like girl dressed well with like eye bags, cigarette. I think Jiraike kind of has like the level of like it is a little bit like glamorized depression. But like people can like express themselves in any other way. You don't have to like look any sort of way. With the Chainsmoker cat one, I think like her living space is like, you know, living space, like food situation doesn't look great. But I don't know if it's good or not. The show itself. So I might try and take a look at it and see if I like it. Because it could have been just the one scene that's good, and it could be total shit, right? So I don't know. I need to watch Witch Hat Atelier though. My brother talked me into it. And that is the one thing I want to watch next. Sorry I yapped so much. I zoned out. We were talking a little bit about Art Fight because a lot of my chat has been doing it. Which is cool. Art Fight's fun. Yeah, I think I would want to make animated stuff if I went back into it. And I've only seen like one bad side of it where it was like maybe people complaining a little bit because they're like, oh, you know, so-and-so didn't draw like a Art Fight back for me. This person is like not drawing anything. They're so busy. And it's about giving. It's almost like Christmas, where like Art Fight is about giving and scoring on the enemy team. But it's fun also like drawing for people who are like really, really like young artists. Like the cute thing with Art Fight is like, oh, someone has an OC. I don't know. It's like, this is super cool, Neko-chan. She's got big gloves and a sword, and it's like a drawing like by like a 12-year-old, and you're like, oh, this is really cute, and it can make the super coolest, like super cool Neko-chan. You can like really surprise people, like with a really cool drawing. And I think like the art community is cool like that because it's like there are industry professionals sometimes in these online spaces with people who like might be on a more amateur level. But like still do Art Fight and stuff. Yeah, you guys should participate. I think like if you have free time and you just are trying to improve an art, I think it's really cool. I got really overwhelmed doing it the past few years. And I have been trying to find how to draw for myself again. I do a lot of like I did like daily VTuber fan art too for a while. And I think that kept me so busy and that I was like, okay, I gotta stop. So I've been just drawing more for myself. I say as I'm drawing like a VTuber fan art. Gay milk. There you go. You've been personally working on D&D homebrew icons all week? Yo! That's cool. I'm loving I love seeing people make stuff for like their campaign. Like that shit is really cool. Especially like if you're like in an online setting or like you have some sort of like digital board where you're meeting together and having some visuals for anything in the campaign is awesome. I mean, there's maps too, right? Mad respect. I'll erase the gay milk for now. I can make this like regular milk. Or like Pocari Sweat or something. Or I can just do I could print milk and you guys I could do like Y milk. But if I write milk here, you guys just so you guys know it's gay milk. Spare ribs, you're right. Milk. I wanted to do an Elden Ring drawing because last time I tuned in, he was like playing and having chat heckle him. I was stuck in that boss for a long time too. But I think once he goes through that one, yeah, in his stream, I don't know, his community, there's like multiple things that get memed. His TTS, yeah, mango chutney. I don't know. I wanna make like a nice looking label. And nut power, magic, mango chutney, margit chutney. No spare ribs. I don't feel like putting a bunch of references on this today, but maybe one day. But I'll admit I'm not great at drawing maps. I love character design so much, so that's good. I mean, like you get better at it eventually, right? Yeah, milk, spare ribs, and Sleepy. Yeah, I'm not putting Sleepy in this picture. Sleepy started out pretty funny, but now I'm like, I'm concerned. I'm very concerned every time I hear him. I'm like, oh no. Some people take him a little too far. I think it's when the sound effects come in, I'm like, oh no. I quite hate him. He's lewded to death? Yeah. I think it's funny when he was like, maybe like slightly lewd. You guys know how I feel. We need to vote him off the island with Huey Emmerich. We need to put him on a float with Huey Emmerich. Push him out of Mother Base. Noir's the best one with sound effects to use now. Yeah, the Noir is also... it's good. I think like the fact there are like characters to like each TTS though, like where people like catch on and it's just become like a community thing, I think that's cool. You should make it a rotating cast. Oh, like of TTS? I think it'd be hard as a community to like keep up with the ongoing ones. I think for regulars it might be better, but it's like if I know I'm not always there all the time. I have been on his streams a lot more, but it's very possible for someone to not be there as much anymore. Only allow 3 at a time? Oh. I don't know, but it's like, what if I want an ATTS a certain day and it's not there? I'd be like, oh no, it's gone forever. From a user interface perspective, or like, you know, it's just like a user experience, I would not want to come back because my favorite TTS is gone. Or maybe I would be less inclined to come back. Maybe I would stick around, sure, but I don't know if I would like have the patience to come back another day. And having to explain it to somebody every stream would get so tiring. Yeah, but the Noir one is quite cool. When he's removed certain TTSs, have they graduated? Have they like graduated from stream? They should do that. And then make it really sad. You should do like gift subs and stuff. Hi, Minty. Hi, welcome. I got a lot of complex thoughts about this. Maybe way too much. Maybe I'm overthinking. But... that's just how I feel. I saw another L take. Clip Studio, well, I'm sort of L take, maybe lukewarm. I think it was okay. Clip Studio has like a feature for like posing hands now with your webcam. So you can turn your webcam on and like use the hand poser like with a real-time camera. And I think it's really cool, but I saw someone like needlessly freak out over it on my feed. Here's me, a vague posting and shit talking. It's like someone using it, and then the person I saw in the response was like, "Oh my god! Like if you use this, you're never gonna learn how to do proper hand structure." And it's like, well, of course not. Like, yeah, 3D hands don't bend the same way, but I think like on a base level, it gets stuff really like close. But I don't know why you had the need to say that. I don't know, it was just a lot. The screams of Donnie's reference type stuff? Yeah, kind of. It was weird because it was kind of like that, but it was also just kind of like, why do you care? I mean, like, you should care, like, but like I think it is true, like, people should, like, you know, learn proper anatomy, but I think hand poser is a good, like, way to, like, that is almost like drawing from observation too. Like, if you get somebody to, like, draw their hand from observation afterwards, then I think that's still a win. That's a thing. Like, it's still a win. It's just like, it was such an annoying thing to, like, assume the person was gonna, like, only use that for reference. No, they're not. New idea, food vendor people? Oh my god. Get your mango chutney. Would it be the whole stand when that people shows up? Or do they have a little, like, visor? Or like a glizzy? Or like at a sports game? Yeah, the hot dogs. Yeah, okay, I think I know. Like the sports game ones. I think I understand. I thought you meant like a food truck or like a food stand type thing. What voice would that be? I imagine it'd be someone who was like, you know, like some college student voice. New Yorkers? Ah, forget about it. Bing bong. Dude, I have his logo somewhere, the punching hamster logo. I could just copy paste it, but also I'm so lazy and do not want to find it that I'm just gonna freehand it. Hot dog, get your hot dogs here. Sodas, get your sodas. Ice cold sodas. Don't get me to do a voice. I'm not gonna be good at it. You're asking someone who is a, like, you know, foreigner, B, has not been exposed to multiple parts of the world. I know Shin's not really adding new peoples at the moment, but I hope my puppet gets added to the roster. Oh, was it Timothy? 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 Oh, I need to draw the laptop. There's a laptop, but I need to draw the straps. We like added this laptop harness like way after making the model. The voice he did while playing a town of Zos. Oh, Timothy! Oi! That's like, that's like a British one though. It's fucking Indian. Sucky dad. Oi! Just got this Calypso. It is fucking Minjin. It is fucking Minjin. Sucky dad. Admit, I don't know. I'm ringing it up. It's not a Victorian orphan though. It is fucking Minjin. It is fucking Minjin. Just had this Calypso.
Calypso, it is fucking minging. Paradise Punch Lemonade. It is fucking minging. Suck your dad.
Suck your dad.
Minging is fucking minging.
It's fucking Minjin. Yeah, see, I don't. There's like, I'll do a little voice, but it's not gonna match. I don't. I do not know how to pull some of these voices off. It's a Cockney accent. There you go. Yeah, I don't. Is it Cockney? Because like sometimes people say it's a Cockney accent and then it's not. And I'm like, I don't wanna step on anyone's toes. I have no idea. Rocky FL, thank you for the follow. But I love that kid so much. I can't even handle that because you have English relatives and some of them sound like that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's like multiple English accents. You know, yeah, you know it's English. It's like, I don't know. People always say Cockney accent. I don't know what a Cockney accent is. I would like to know, like, regionally. I think that's one of the places I like to travel to that I have not been to yet, Europe. And I like to know regionally. Be able to tell the accents apart. Because I know some people might be like, oh, you're not missing out. You don't need to know. I do want to know. I do. I think I'd also like to get better at because like Latin America has a bunch of like different variants of like like, you know, like everyone speaks Spanish, but there's so many like regional like ways of saying different things. And I wish I could spot those accents better too. Because by default, everyone will probably be like, oh, this person's Mexican. It's like, no. Like, Europe's pretty rich and has a great variety of accents, English-speaking accents. So does, you know, all of LATAM. So it's like, I wish I was better at telling things apart. So maybe one day I'll, like, sit down and, like, learn everyone's accent. So I can dox you. That's something too, like people know. It's like, oh, if they're like regionally there's a way certain things are called, you can like kind of spot where they're from. Like if you're local, you're like, and they say use a local word to explain a thing, you're like, ah, I know where you're from. Cockney accent is just Texan British accent. Oh really? Is it? I'll take your word for it right now, but if you're wrong, I'll have to execute you in the back. British English, not Northerner, not Irish, not really Welsh. I just know it's from England. Yeah, I don't know the regions. I'm stupid American and I don't know my like if you told me to do like a map, like fill out a map of Europe, I would bomb that shit. Like I'll fail that test. I would not know like where anything is. F's. It reminds me of how people were praising the Ian dub of Witch Hat Atelier for having varied accents, even among the English accents. Oh, really? Is this true? It's good? I guess I have to watch it now. Yeah, because you see so much magic fiction or like, you know, World of Magic and you're like, everyone sounds the same like flavor of British. Or like fantasy, European like fantasy, like there's no setting, but like everyone sounds vaguely like British. only the one variety, right? You know how Texas is super thick compared to California? Yeah. Like, so are other parts of America. I think like California accent is just seen as like a normal one because, or like, you know, normalized all around because it's what maybe shows up on the news, like universally. Or like, you know, or mainstream like news. But I bet you, like America, like even America, like Southern, there's a bunch of different Southern, like flavors of Southern accent that you can't just point to one. I've seen someone be like subtly Texan. Like in their voice. I was like, whoa. The EN dub. Oh. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Like voice acting has gone like quite far, right? But yeah, I think like if I lived in those areas, if I was in Europe, I would like totally be able to be like, oh yeah, from this region. But when you grow up and your family has to put on subtitles when we consume like any British media because you can't understand what the fuck they're saying, you know, I think it's gonna be kind of hard for me to like spot an accent. It was like that for a while though. Like even now, like mom still puts on like subtitles because she's like, I don't know what they're saying. I think I'm better at identifying it for sure. But that's because like most of my life at this point, I've lived in the US. This arm is like really oddly out of place. Let's fix it. I think it's because the lines. Oh. Like this. I guess because he was holding it straight up. So I think if there's like a bit of a tilt, maybe it's better. At work, I met 2 customers from Australia and a few from Europe, but I always forget to ask. Ooh! Yeah, what is it? Australian accents. For the longest time, I was like, I'm not sure. Because they kind of, like, there are certain things they speak the same way, but I think I'd be able to spot Australians, like, a lot more. Since being in the streaming space, I've actually met a lot more Australians than I've ever met in my life. Because of the time zones I was streaming in. Like, I end stream, Mia is streaming. Symbol is streaming. All my Australians are streaming. I'm like, oh. I think it was Vivi, or if they're from New Zealand, right? I met a bunch of Europeans for a while because my friend, she streamed League and she streamed it like in the morning. It was like a EU friendly time, basically. Dude, my friend was like, props to her. Like, she had so much trust in her community. She invited her mods to her wedding, and I got to meet some of them in real life. I was like, oh my god. She doesn't stream as much anymore, but I was just like, you're this guy. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. I was like, whoa. It was like really respectable though. I was like, aw, that's nice. That you like were comfortable enough to do that. Good night, it's like 10 p.m. No worries, Vicey Detective. Thank you. Thanks for hanging. Have a good night. Aerodozer, hello. How are you? popping in here and Gran Turismo music. Yeah, baby. I want to change soundtracks though. This is PS1 Gran Turismo. PS2. One of my coworkers had like a Gran Turismo CD. He like left at work once. Was it 4? Is it 4 that has good soundtrack? This is Gran Turismo 3. One of them has like I remember the case. Hi Kajiko, look at you with your little orca. GTO, the Japanese one, yes. Yes. Dude, the CD case was like green or something, or had white in it. I mean, of course it has white. This is a Gran Turismo vibe mix. This is 54 minutes. Oh. Also, the Aussie accent is basically what happens when you mash every single English accent into one. Because it's what happened to the colony back when the NB made up of criminals or regions from England. That's crazy. Just like Mad Max. That explains it. You're living? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I remember being like, what's the deal? I was like, why do people like Gran Turismo? Because like, Dad got it. That's the first game he got on PS2 when we got one for Christmas. Like, we got a PS2 for Christmas, but I think it's for the whole household because Dad was playing it, my brother was playing it, I was playing it. Dad bought like a wheel and like a pedal for like the PS2. Dad like also used to like really like flight sims. He doesn't really play games nowadays. Nowadays he's like, I don't have the brain for games. Which like fair. Like Dad went through a lot of chemo growing up. I think he just got tired of like consuming certain medias. Like, it does make me a bit sad and a bit envious when I hear people who have parents who are gaming, like, up to this day. Because Dad was like that for a bit. Mad Max is a documentary of day-to-day life in Australia? No way. Gran Turismo and Katamari were influenced. Katamari has a really good soundtrack. We love Katamari. We love Katamari. They have like a freaking like a samba, like a Brazil Katamari samba OST track. It's got like the pa 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 pa. Is like my favorite thing with the whistle. This owns. La 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 la. And shake that the booty. Dance, 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 dance. Yeah, it just owns every like soundtrack. They do so much stuff stylistically with like all the songs. It makes me so happy. Like a lot of the Katamari songs just make you want to get up and like go. I can't get my dad to play games occasionally. He mostly still plays the same games he did 20 years ago though. I think it's good though to come back to that. I probably will do the same when I get old. When I get old in a retirement home, I likely will be doing the same stuff. I'll be like, yeah, let's play Diablo 2 for like the 100th time. Let's beat Diablo again. New season, rise and shine. But it's looking quite nice, even though unplanned. Accidental Renaissance. I guess I'm not doing any 3D tonight, guys. I totally lied. Stream title is a lie, but I can show you like what I was working on. Accidental Renaissance? That's not the right term. Accidental Renaissance. Have you not seen these? There's a whole subreddit for it. There's better stuff though. It's images that end up being like, they end up looking like their Renaissance painting. Like the composition of the image is like killer. Here's an accidental Renaissance image. Like this looks like it could be a paint. Yeah, the composition of this looks like Last Supper type shit. This too. Right? Yeah, the Shindig's like me working on the Shindig's drawing is not accidental Renaissance. Oh, this one too. Holy shit. This one's like beautiful. Yeah. Accidental Renaissance. I'll type it and then you guys can like look it up. Yeah, but sometimes like, oh my god. Holy shit. There's some really cool photos here. Someone got a good one at the Doki concert? Oh, really? Was it? Is it like, posted by the official account? You can also link it to, you can link it to me. You can link it in the chat for the concert photo. There was that guy in the stage. There was that guy that was like at the stage. Or no, he was not at the stage. It was like in the middle of like the crowd, and he was like accidentally being lit up. And I noticed that in the stream. I was like, why is the lighting on that one guy? I thought you were referencing the Smiling Friends. No, I was not. I still have not seen Smiling Friends. Dude, I had to add his stupid eye squiggles. I'm gonna fuck it up. He's the chosen one. Yes. Well, it was at first I thought it's because the lighting was like on Danny or something, but I don't think it was. Dude, this picture's resolution isn't that big. Fuck my life. But it's so smooth, right? Freaking love Clip Studio Paint. The GOAT. Oh no, that's backwards. Was that the one where they added a color to a black and white photo? Oh, the last one? It might be. The last one might have been. But most like accidental Renaissance, like it's not color added to a black and white photo. Some of them are just like, oh, here's a modern day photo, but the comp is like killer. Yeah, you can post it here. You're gonna get like bonked by the bot, but I can still see the link. I'm giving you like pure permission to do it. But do not get scared. Okay. Oh, Lexi! Lexi posted this. This is... She has this like, this doobie like on a little train that can drive around. This is so good. That's good. Of course it's Lexi. That's awesome. Fuck, man. I wish I was at that concert in person. Is that a squirrel? No, that's a jerboa. It's whatever animal doobie is. Jerboa. A jerboa? Oh, jerboas look crazy. Jerboa's a crazy animal. A jerboa. Jerboas look fake. Here, I'm gonna show you a photo. It's not photoshopped. This is what they look. This is what they look like. It's like a sand mouse. Still not convinced? Let me get more photos. Roingas. You want one? I don't know if they can be held, like, kept as pets. It's so cute. There's so many variety of jerboa. They got their leggies out. It's like a photo of like a baby jerboa that looks like insane. I could put it on a spoon and like eat it. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. This is so cute. Oh my god. There's a photo of one. Oh. Ah, it's... Oh. I can just like... Where's my hand? I was trying to do the eating motion like this. Muad'Dib. Yes. That is Muad'Dib. That is. My god. The Rescuers Down Under. Oh. They're so cute. And he just baby. He just oh no, I undid whatever I had on this canvas. Oh, there you go. I think that looks okay. Right? I don't want to go too wild with this. It's just a goddamn baby. Oh, I can show you the 3D, the Akashi. This is the one I've been doing. We actually, I quite like how his hair's turning out right now. This is his hair update. I'm trying to get him to a state where like I can texture him and like, you know, unwrap and make him look nice. I think I could right now at this point if I really wanted to, but like I need to make the shoe. Guys, I gotta finish his shoes. And that was kind of like, oh, I don't feel... I'm not having fun with this right now. So I took a little break. But his face is okay. I'm gonna get his eyes like wrapped up and then maybe I'll do the shoes. I want to give him fingernails. But yeah, I wanna like do some extra hand painting on his face texture. I'm gonna heat up some food in a bit. Why don't we do that on my break time, on my ad break? Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, I'm unplugging my hands for a bit. Is that alright? I'm gonna unplug my hands. I'm gonna switch to like live to D. I mean, goodbye. Goodbye, human ham. Let's go. Well, I can still be human if I want, but I want to be a hamster. How am I gonna draw without my hands? My feet. I just use my feet. Easy. Don't you know how to do that? I could be lazy and just pull out the Fugi too. But nah, I'll bring the live 2D. Why is the viewer count going up? Why is the viewer count going up? What do you mean? Cause I'm drawing with my feet? It's cause I'm famous, Kajiko. What was it doing? Wait, tell me. Because I'm cool. It wasn't anything crazy, was it? Or are you just memeing? I'm cool. Because I'm fucking cool. If it is like a thing that is like, okay, memeing, okay. Okay. Thank you. Just making sure, because sometimes it is like a view of view botting. Like I've seen people get view botted before. Sometimes I wonder, there's some people who like hit partner. This is like a genuine question. There's some people that hit partner and then like the moment they do, like their view count like diminishes like 1 digits. Like is that? I'm always wondering like, did they view bot? And I don't know. I realized it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Truly. Feels like either viewbot or like extreme case of lightning in a bottle. I have not heard that term. Tell me more about lightning in a bottle. Why are people doing that? Don't want your finger at me. Oh, this is good. A mason jar preserves it better. Put lightning in a bottle and serve it like Zeus later. Zeus ult! Lightning in a bottle is like an unlikely occurrence. Very unlikely occurrence happening despite the odds. I see. Why can't that happen to me? Why can't that happen to me? And then I get my emote slots. I don't care if I just have one viewer. Give me those emotes. Give me the emotes, Mr. Twitch. Get me partner. Good for those people though. Like I will admit there are days where I'm still sour about it. I'm like, why can't that be me? But now I'm like, more and more I'm just like, okay, well, good on them. I'll just have to keep working hard. And guess what? I can just keep making like fucking killer art. I remember a few years ago, though, I was supposed to get contacted by Discord to make like an official emote for them, but then like, I don't know if they didn't give me proper email contact or if they like tried to add me as a friend and I might have declined like someone who was staff. But I was like, I could have made something cool and official. I think for Twitch too, there was a moment like that, but I never got contacted after the first one. You just happy you got affiliate? Yeah, I think it's cool. I'm happy like affiliate's like so much easier for people to get. And like, I became affiliate when like affiliate emotes were not a thing. I was just like happy to stream and like be monetized. I have one creator I used to follow too that like they were so pissed when they found out that affiliates got emotes as well. And I think like that moment did make me unfollow them. I was like, oh, you're like that. They're doing the thing where it's like, it's not, maybe it's not comparable in any way. I think you do have every right to be upset if you wanted to about like, oh, you know, I worked so hard, you know, and to have it easy. But to say they don't, like, to ask to reverse it is kind of like, you know, like during the time when like student loans are being forgiven. And there are people who are like, well, I paid my student loans the whole time. How is it fair that they get the forgiven? It's like, shut up. Shut up, man. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Like, you know, stay quiet. Like, the fact this thing even passed, I think, is like a miracle. And like, everyone goes through different levels of hardship. Like, someone might have been put in like a predatory situation, or like, you know, like a lot of like student loan stuff is like the whole concept of it. Making someone get into college and it's like, oh, you have to take out loans when you're just starting to learn how to financially be like, when you're just learning about finance. Some people don't even have like, you know, some people are like, aren't even renting their own place yet. Or they're just getting started. My older brother said the same thing once. Oh my God. I'm gonna choke your older brother. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm Big Ham. I'm just a virtual hamster. I would never do that. I have to be careful. Because I do know Chenna. I never seen Chenna's brother though. But I have to put that statement. I'm just a hamster online. I won't do it in Minecraft, but I won't do it. I won't. But yeah, it's such a wicked mindset. And sometimes it does come from people who like are in different levels of privilege. But I don't know, maybe he'll change, right? Or maybe he changed, or maybe he hasn't changed. But I think beyond just being like, hey, like deal with it, it's just people have lived through different times of life. So to ask for someone to like have the same economic like standards and economic like climate be ideal, like be the same as the other person who like, you know, found success, you know, ask for the economy to crash in a similar way during your lifetime or to like thrive. It's like a lot. It's a lot. Like that's already different. Like that's the same type of person that like, I don't know, you're like on an island trying to survive or whatever. And then they ask for a decision to be made out of fairness. Has it happened in Lost? I watched Lost a long time ago. Has anything like that happened in Lost? Or in some survival like setting? Like Walking Dead, I guess, would probably have had something like that happen too. Where it's like someone's dying, but then it's like, oh, well, they got all the food they needed, you know? Like, just let them die. They reached their limit. I guess you won't feed them. Or rationing the supplies. I didn't even have the privilege of college. Was supporting family during what was supposed to be my college years. Lots of people who say things like that had the privilege of being able to afford it without any hard responsibilities to begin with. Yeah. Yeah, some people like they're earning money to like even attend college. I knew a girl who like was like an insanely good artist, and I think eventually she got to go to art school, but for a long time she was supporting her family financially. Because like the family, you know, were in doing hours like working with the family and saving up. Yeah, shindigs are. Hi, Sango. Welcome. Yes. This is looking quite nice. I usually am not this cracked with the line weights, but I think recently I've been very geometrical. I've been very like in tune with the tangents and the lines and making sure like, oh, this line shouldn't overlap. Hi 2069. Nice. Can we get nices in chat? Nice. 69 months. Yeah. It's sketchy, but like I think where I'm varying the thickness or the spots I'm picking to like make sure they don't overlap. Because this very easily could have like been like in a really bad tangent. Like this line could have been like lined up with that. But it isn't because I'm fucking cracked at art. I'm still trying to figure out if I make the bottle game milk or not. You want to take art classes to get cracked or just read and keep drawing shit? Yeah. We just read and keep drawing shit? Keep drawing stuff. I think like art classes... Well, what do you want to draw? Because I don't think art classes will guide you down the anime path, but they might teach you how to like draw from observation, which I think is like equally as important. Like art classes help you get the motor skills, but I think like just drawing on your own is like really good too. But there's no doubt like art classes will help you. Drawing from observation or how to use my hands. Yeah, I think if you're looking for that, art class can be really good. Because when you're drawing, you're going to be drawing a lot from references, and it's like gets what drawing from references is. Drawing from observation. Like you can only get so far tracing stuff. Oh, I was gonna say like the other thing that like people complain about. I have ideas, but my hands don't know how to execute them. I mean, my best advice is still just fuck it, pick up the pencil and start trying. Like classes will help you, but I think it's gonna be the practice that does it for you. But here's a cool exercise you can do. Start learning how to draw boxes. Start drawing boxes and angles. Start rotating that box. And not the box, start doing curved boxes where they're bending like this. Even like set up, it sounds stupid, get a bunch of cardboard boxes, set them up in your apartment or house and draw them from observation. This is a good way to like learn, kind of learn about perspective. Because you could like read a book about perspective and like end up not understanding anything, but I think like experiencing it, it's crazy. That helps because I'm like, how do I start? Yeah, drills. Yeah, so for drills, here, I can help you. I can help you a little bit. There's like, well, like if you're drawing people, yeah, the box exercise helps because from a box, you can extrapolate like a lot. For boxes at least, like it can teach you about, you know, here's a camera. He's like, here's a camera, right? Oh, no, it's good. I'm eating dinner too at the same time. This is like a chill art day. I don't have any commissions. This is just like for fun. There's like a horizon line, right? When you're looking right at a box, when you're looking straight at a box, you can't see the top or the bottom. If the box is here, right? However, anything below, you start turning, you know, you have a box below. What does that look like? The box below the horizon line will look something like this, where it's like you can see a little bit of the top, but not quite. And guess what? Like below that box, it's gonna be like this. I think when you start drawing from life, you're gonna start noticing this. You're gonna be like, oh, the lower I look, the more of the top I can see. Yeah, whoa. Isn't that cool? Like you already get so much dimension. And guess what? If you're looking up, you can see the bottom of the box. So drawing boxes is a good way of like exercise. In school, they made us draw a bunch of teapots. I don't know if you heard about it, Tawny, because like you knew some people from my school, right? We had an exercise to draw like 100 hands during a week, like on a sketchbook, or like 100 feet. So like I think doing drills like that is good, but I think you might get exhausted. So you can look at it from a karate drill perspective and like start doing those. Just draw 100 of a thing in a week and then see how they look and improve over time. But I think box exercise, like if you want to use your brain a little bit, I think it does like teach you that. I have a tiny book on perspective. But let me see. Bridgman figure drawing. Bridgman has really good yeah, Bridgman has a life drawing book. This is a little bit more advanced. But I think, oh my god. Yeah, this one's a little more crazy. You gotcha, I'll try it. I have a little sketchbook that I've been using to jot down notes. Yeah, do little boxes. Like if you get bored doing work or something, or like you doodle on the margin of your thing, like just doodle a bunch of boxes. It is nice having a sketchbook that is like nice drawings, but it's also nice having a sketchbook that is like very throwaway where you can just draw like pencil stuff. And if you're not happy with the pencil drawing, do another. Okay, this is a 20-minute video, I think.
Yeah, these.
It talks about here. So there's like a way that you can translate boxes into figures. I'm gonna link this to you because I think it's like a demo, and someone might talk about Bridgman. But if you just scrub through, you can see how like just learning boxes. Yeah. This name specifically, George Bridgman, that's like a staple of figure and person drawing. It's gonna be hard getting the proportions down first. Even now, I get the proportions wrong like all the time. Pitcat has some really good videos on boxes. Yeah, Pitcat is also really good. Pitcat is like someone who like didn't know art at all, like had a programming background and got really good at art. Yeah, Pitcat the GOAT. Also like really humble streamer. Here, I'll link Pitcat. Pitcat has good stuff. I think like some of Pitcat's early videos maybe talk about it. And it's cool because like she's really open about her struggle with art. Yeah, why I copy other artists. You always make some bad art. Though I don't know, like drawing boxes correctly to improve your art. This video is probably good. Here you go. Yeah, she's huge now. Her art is really good. Oh, she talks about 3-point perspective. That might be too crazy to jump into. Okay, 1 point. Yeah. But yeah, just on a basic level, draw little boxes. She's like, I don't say one of the few, I guess one of the few streamers that I look at and go like, oh, like, she cares. Mm. Sorry. I was just, I was drinking some water. PCAT, I think she should give herself more credit at times. Like she's doing like really amazing stuff. She's very good at like putting videos together and like focusing on the video construction aspect too. But I think she learned astonishingly fast too. Yeah, when you get downtime. At a minimum, just doodle boxes. And then work up from that. But some of her videos are really interesting. But most of the time, like the way I consume her, she's on Twitch under the same handle. Most of the times I've heard her have her real talks has been on stream. Where she does talk about like, or like maybe it's like a social media post where she was like, hey, I forgot how to have fun with drawing. I was so busy drilling all these exercises in to try and improve that like some people forget, like some people do that and they forget how to like enjoy drawing. And like she's had a lot of those moments where like where they call it burnout, where they just call it like honing on the skill too hard. It's possible. So just like give yourself time. I think maybe people like who like start drawing late in their life might get a little scared and they might be like, oh, it's too late for me, so now I must like try and learn as fast as possible. You can take your time with it still. Why are you trying to rush it? I think the thing is like you can learn it pretty fast as an adult. Like some people might be like, oh, I didn't learn it as a kid. I fucked around a lot with art when I was younger. In ways that were just like, I was wasting my time. In a sense of like, I wasn't efficient with my learning. But then I look at people who start art way later in life and I see them picking up stuff really fast. And it is because they like are looking, you know, the research has gotten so much better and they are adults and they know how to look these things up. They know how to improve themselves, or they know who to ask. Or like they like learned the discipline of teaching yourself. I think with anything, that's the one thing that school's supposed to teach you. Besides, like school, you know, they are teaching you basic math, but the true thing that school is teaching is how to teach yourself. Because for the rest of your life, the rest of your freaking life, you're gonna be learning. Same for language, same for art. You're learning to learn. And I think that's cool. Learning is learning sexy. Don't let anyone ever go like, oh, you're learning? That's stupid. No. Learning is awesome. Appreciate all the resources, Mama Ham. Yeah. You know, I forget sometimes I rigged you. I'm like, oh my god, I'm your mom. For anyone who like I've rigged, I'm always like, oh my god, if you think about it, I'm Shindig's 3D mom too. Any MILF enjoyers? I'm just kidding. I'm mom. I'm mother. Mama forgot about her kids. Yeah, I went to get milk and I never came back. It's true. I haven't streamed in a minute because I've been busy and trying to feel more comfortable at home. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy I roped into this. I'm happy that we got Fanboy 22 for one of the models. We didn't rig that, but I'm happy. I'm happy he got into VTubing, and I'm hoping that like it did revive some like, I don't know, some streaming stamina. Cause like fuck, it's hard to like stream like with face cam now. Like I think about it for a split second, I'm like, maybe I should do that. I'm like, go like, nope. I don't want to look presentable. I don't want anyone knowing what I look like. And if they do, oh well, so be it. But man. I got a lot of mixed feelings about VTubing though. But overall, it's been positive. I can't imagine myself doing face cam now. VTubing as a dog has been fun. You're a big shit talker about it before? Really? Wow. The truth come out. That's okay. People can change their opinions at any point. I'm not gonna be mad at you for that. Because I think I'd be mad too if I was like in the stream space and all of a sudden these people with 2D avatars started getting really popular. And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think it can be fun. I think when I realized it wasn't just like anime girls, I was like, oh, wait a second. But I think I did want to be an anime girl at first too. I mean, I have human ham for that, but like, y'all got our own reasons. Mine's a little more nuanced, but there was like, I think one stream I was like, what if instead of me being a sexy cat boy, what if I was just like a dog like Pompudding? Yes. Wow. And then your friend made it. I want to do an update version for you. I know you're talking about like doing like an alternate outfit. But I feel like my rigging skill has gotten so much better. And I want to see what he do like with like I don't know, like people's faces like move different. I track my face will probably track so much different if I gave my model to someone else. But I'm so curious. I was thinking about a new model, but I haven't been consistent enough. Okay. Yeah, tell me. Tell me, and like if you decide to like rig on your own or feel like, I don't know. If you want Ham's assistance, I'm here for it. I'm excited. All this stuff looks amazing. Aw. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've improved. It's hard to think about. Sometimes I'm like, I haven't improved at all. Because look at where so-and-so is. Look at this person doing projects for big streamer. And I don't give myself enough credit sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh, well, I'm not getting like full inboxes of commissions. I didn't make it. But I think I made it enough. I made it enough that I'm like happy with what I put out. So that's making it for me. Because I got to make models for my friends. And like, frankly, a lot of people who are like, you know, are like in the communities I'm in. And like, I wouldn't have it any other way, I think. Hello. Vai, Brasil! Futebol e feijoada, cara! Galatita, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you so much. Go follow Galetita, really cool pixel artist. She made her own VTuber model. Did you know that? Eu quero cagar. Eu também. I too want to shit. Oh. Adrian, fuck you. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, I gotta wait a minute to shout out. I got double rated. Thank you both of you for the raid and reminding me of my loss. Thank you so much. I hope you guys had a good stream. But yeah, America lost too. Fuck you, bozos. Fuck all y'all. Yeah. I think Norway's gonna have Miku control. I'm glad US lost. Would have been insufferable. Yeah, I think the president would have been insufferable too. It would have been like, oh, I unbanned the player. Therefore, the US team should thank me. And everyone's gonna be like, you did nothing. Did I see the latest Essie news? Yes. I saw her apologizing for the allegations. Unless there's more. What did Essie say? Oh no. She's not cheering for Norway, is she? Oh, not that? Oh. Oh no. Yeah, the Raiders had to fight to the death. Put Gadrian in a cage. How are you, Gadrian? What did you do today, too? The IBS face. The IBS face. Unsatisfied? What happened? What happened? Why are you unsatisfied? Oh, you actually need to poop. Go poop, girl. Go shit, girl. Go, girl. She called Holland her goat. And now the whole Norway team is sick? No. Stop. Someone needs to take away her social media account. No. Not Holland. Is gonna post another video kissing Shrek. Thank you. Aww. Yeah, I'm having fun. I was gonna model. And now I'm no longer modeling. But I'm drawing someone who could be a model. Slay. You see a model on screen. Oh, shucks. Ham released Deltarune Chapter 6 right now. I can't. Toby will kill me. Yeah, we're on a first name basis. I don't even say Toby Fox anymore. It is Toby. Yeah. Yeah. Toby Fox is my uncle. Also, we'll play Titanfall at some point. But I'm so pooped. But I want to play. I never got to play Titanfall. I think is what I wanted to tell you the other day, but I was just like, I'm so tired. But I am quite curious. You should play the campaign first. Oh, you wanted to do multiplayer? Huh. It's a short campaign, right? People still play there's servers for the multiplayer still? 3 hours long? Okay. I will. I think Bernard has it, so I think I can play it. But Adrian, if you have to rest, no worries, okay? I'm gonna be drawing a bit longer. I've got dinner in front of me. I should be eating this faster. Let me nibble on some food in a second. Hold on. Did I not draw his ear? I think I doodled it out and I never drew it. I think his ears should be poking out here. Get a pack for the anime con? There's an anime con? How fun. Oh my god. Have a good lurk. You're traveling to Green... What is Green Bay? Where is that? Wisconsin? The cheese! Eat some cheese for me. Eat the cheese. Home of the Greenway Packers. What are they packing? Are they packing? Don't dox yourself, man. Don't dox yourself, Gadrian. Meat? Oh. I say it literally all the time. Oh, okay. I think you mentioned it. Also, it's a football team. I should know this. I've done work-related stuff. Where I had to know what the teams were. You really should. They won their first Super Bowl. What? Well, I don't know. I'm not American. When I did my citizenship application, I don't think that's a thing that was on the test. So, also I studied, but I don't think I needed to because I wasn't 18. But my whole family in the car, we were listening to the CD. With the questions for the citizenship. I'm gonna send you a blank US map and I want you to circle where you think Wisconsin is. I know where Wisconsin is. Hold on. Send it, bitch. Wait. US map. Oh no. Isn't there like a website for that? I'll just do a PDF. Oh no. Oh no. Cheater? No. Wisconsin, right? Wisconsin. Right? Yes, Wisconsin. I don't know. I know because like I had several like online friends who were from there. Now where's Minnesota? No. Next question. Oh fuck. Hold on. Florida. Hold on. One state at a time. Florida. This is Texas. Oregon. Oh no. California. Washington. You did this with an Australian today? Oh boy. This is Washington. Nevada? Yeah, I only know because of Legend of California. The map for that game was... Is this Arizona? Oh. Minnesota is a boot, right? Minnesota looks like a boot. Right? Fuck. Which one of the boots is it? Minnesota? Is it? Wait. I'm looking at this. Is this New York? Or is this wait, this is not New York. Because of Long Island. How long is Long Island? Because I know New York's map is like here's Manhattan and shit. Here's Long Island. It can't be that big, right? There's New Jersey next to it. Oh, this is embarrassing. The Minnesota and the South. Is Minnesota further up? Is this Minnesota? Is it like Louisiana? It's like Louisiana. Louisiana is somewhere here. Louisiana. Is this Louisiana? Or is it Louisiana? All three of them are Louisiana. Idaho? Minnesota's cold, right? Wait. Yeah. Is North Carolina, South Carolina, is this the Louisiana belt? All of these. Do you want to know that? No, wait. This is... Is Arkansas, Arkansas? Where's Kansas and Arkansas? Is Kansas? Arkansas? Look, I don't know. Where's Brazil? Brazil. This is Hawaii. Obviously, Alaska. One of these is Albuquerque. No wait, North Carolina, South Carolina. I felt like they're further over here. Albuquerque, right? How far do you think the Midwest goes? The Midwest. Okay, this is embarrassing. What is this? What is this mitten? What is this mitten? I'm sort of right? Oh no. Let me think about Breaking Bad. Rhode Island is tiny, right? Wait, is this DC? DC? Rhode Island? Rhode Island, it's an island. Rhode Island. Rhode Island? Rhode Island? Breaking Bad, there's like a spot that's like, oh man. You love this map? Where's Ontario's here, right? Where's, oh no, Ontario is like, well, Toronto's here, right? Vancouver's here. Ontario, somewhere. I mean, it's like off the screen. Nice try. Canada isn't real. Shut up. Is that why it's not on the map? Oh my god. I don't know. It's in California. Shut up. I don't know. Canada is real. You can't lie about that. Yeah, let me look at an actual map. Canada is the 51st map of United States. This is United States island. Canada island is far north. Oh no, okay, how did I do? Idaho, I was right. Montana, oh yeah, Montana. Utah. New Mexico, oh. Albuquerque. What the fuck? Fellas. North Dakota, South Dakota. Oh, North Carolina. Oh, I was thinking Dakota, North Dakota. Why did they got a bunch of North and South, guys? Nebraska. And New Mexico, I mean Albuquerque. Is Albuquerque New Mexico? I mean, I was right. I was right. Arizona's further south. Oh, I forgot about Utah entirely. It's okay. Reckless Ben told me to not care about that state. Oh my god. Minnesota, I got Minnesota right. Where's Kansas? Kansas is the square. Arkansas. Arkansas. Why? Good effort. Rhode Island is a tiny one. I was right. New York is the pink one. I was right about this. Damn. Ohio. I thought Ohio was further south. I only know about Louisiana being like on the coast because it's like got really good seafood, right? North Carolina and South Carolina. Wait. There's no North Carolina. It's Carolina. North Carolina. Was that not as it was it's all the way in the, it's in the East Coast. Oh. Tennessee, because you're only Tennessee. Okay. Georgia. Oh, Georgia's like so close to Florida. Maine. Maine's so big. Dudes. That's crazy. I got some of it right. My. Thanks, Breaking Bad. What's in Indiana? Sorry to ask this. What do they have in Indiana? Erie? Horse races. Oh. Indian food. Corn. I would like it. I love corn. Grass? Man, if you just like PUBG dropped me into the middle of America, I don't know if I could survive. Shoot, dude, I don't know my states. I could not get back home. I get stuck in a tornado and die. Or in a hurricane. The mainland is scary? Is it? You famously hate people without $1 million? Not true. Come over here and find out? I don't think I will. Maybe when I have $1 million, I'll go. So I don't get killed. Yeah, I only have 99. Sometimes the size of the US is overwhelming. Yeah. My God, America's huge. Okay, chat. I filled the map of North America. Can you guys do a blank map of South America? Here's oh. Oh. Here. I want you guys to do this. Yeah, that's right. Brazil is the big one. Very good. Brazil is the big one. Brazil. Okay, guys. Good job. Peru is the long one. Which long one? There's many long ones. I mean, does I know where I know it's like this one, right? At Peru. Long skinny one in the west. Okay. What's next, chat? I thought that was Chile. Wait, Chile is next to Peru? Okay, which one is it? Okay. Argentina is the bottom one. Okay. Argentina. You guys said the long one. There's two long ones. Chile is a long, skinny one. Chile is a long, skinny one. I know where Argentina is. Venezuela is the one, is the hat. There's a lot of hats. At the top, the upside down hat. Okay, 9 volt. I'm gonna write it. Venezuela. Ecuador is somewhere, probably near the equator, right? Ecuador. The small one west and up. This is a fun exercise. Peru is one of these northwest ones. One of these, right? Peru. Fill in the blanks. No, this is Argentina, right? Or is Argentina... No, Argentina's like neighboring Brazil, no? Oh my god. How many Argentinas can there be? This is South Argentina. This is North Argentina. This is super South Argentina. Super Southern Argentina. Colombia between Ecuador and Venezuela. Colombia. It's okay. We'll look at an actual map afterwards, so it's okay if we're wrong. This is Paraguay? Or Uruguay. One of them. No, you're Uruguay. No, you. It's the nub of Brazil. Uruguay. You're gay. Uruguay. This is Paraguay. Paraguay. What about these two, huh? Uruguay. No, you were gay. No idea. Old Guinea? Old Guinea? New Guinea. Nice. I think we aced it. Wait, what's this country at the bottom? What is this? Buenos dias. All right. Oh man. Buenas noches. Map of South America. No, the noches. All right. How did you guys do? Oh, Argentina. None of the ones. None of the ones that I wrote Argentina for are Argentina. Paraguay, Uruguay. Ah, there we go. Well, I fucked up, guys. You guys, okay. Peru, Ecuador is right. Colombia, right. Venezuela, okay. Guyana, Georgetown. Bolivia. Ah. What's at the bottom? Is this all Argentina? Holy sh... Argentina is huge, guys. Bolivia. North, or also known as North Argentina. Paraguay, aka South Argentina. Caraca! Caraca! Peru is California, Brazil is Texas. Texas do Brasil. Wait, let me get an American name. American map, sorry. New Guinea is by Australia? You guys are trolling. Well, this is Guyana. You're Suriname? That's a place? There's a lot of islands too. It's crazy. There's a lot in Central America. Panama is up here. Oh my god. I'm afraid of doing Europe. You guys are gonna... That's where I'm really gonna look stupid. I already was stupid here. Because I was partially joking with you guys. Because I was like, oh, you guys gotta tell me where it is. So I'll let you fully backstreet the map for me. Gadrian. America too. This is Gadrian's map. Oh, I know where Brazil was. I think our version is better. Yeah. I'll hold a world conference and I'd be like, this is the new names for Brazil. Yeah. That'll go well. Oh my god. I want to hide this map. The American one's not as bad as I thought. It's really not, but man. Don't show Argentina your map. Yeah, they might take over. Yeah, you're right. They might take over multiple countries. They might even add an East and West Argentina. Brazil become East Argentina. Stupid. And this is why I am an artist. I mean, cartography is an art. But I didn't get hired to make maps, you know? And that's that. Dude, I want to finish this drawing, but I also I gotta finish eating food. That's my number one priority. We are gonna finish eating food, but it is also late. Maybe stream until 11 p.m. Can do Europe next time. Gulp. I might study for that test. But I think it would also be funny going into it like mega blind, right? Be glad he missed AX. He found out today he caught COVID from it. Oh no! Hope you're doing okay. You want to see something fucked up, Kajiko? You want to see something that sends a chill down your spine? You believe it, but how far away? Here. This is the CO2. This is the same little device all Unks have. The Unk monitoring device. Does it have batteries? It does. But the screen is not a digital screen. It's not like a screen that's like light, like not an LED screen. It's like one of those that like, it's like a Kindle. You know how Kindles have like this screen where it's kind of like low light, like no light at all. This is carbon. This is CO2, carbon dioxide, not carbon monoxide. Calculator screen. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like under 1,000 ideally. 1,000 to 1,400. Brain cognitive function increases by 15%. Unhealthy, above 1,400 ppm. Brain cognitive function decreased by 50%. Therefore, if it's at 5,200, that means your brain cognitive function decreases by almost, I'm just joking about the 200%, but being in these conditions is not so great. So just a reminder, if you do Artist Alley, it feels bad for the people who actually like in the Artist Alley, like selling all day. Take a breather, go outside. Yeah, they don't have the cognitive capacity to leave. That's why it gets so crowded at AX. People enter and they get stuck in there. They get lost. I wonder what the measurements would be like in the back rooms. Guys, because there's no circulation there, right? That's insane. It is. Parts per million. So that's a concentration in that space, yeah. So there's no people though? Doesn't need to be people. I think CO2 can be like, even when I'm not in the room, CO2 can be produced like in so many ways. Like my room gets to 1,000 if I leave it like open overnight without any like air circulating. So I don't know what the backroom's measurement would be. I bet the device goes wild in there or something. It's like unmeasurable. What about the entities? Do you think the entities? They're in there. If things decompose, do they put out CO2? They definitely do. When things die, they fart. At least for humans, right? So, I think maybe entities attack people because they know they are in danger. They're a danger to the backroom's ecosystem. That's true. What if like the measurement wasn't by noise but by CO2? They're like, oh, you're producing too much. Kill that guy. The tilt on this laptop is not right. Just wanted you guys to know. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh, this don't look right. This is pure like vibes perspective. Vibes-based perspective. You could argue that it's like tilting forward a bunch. The laptop just got sat on for a bit, but even the top was a little skewed. That's why I was like, I don't know about that. Because you can like mess up on that stuff, but I think it can still look like sometimes you can draw something totally accurate too. And it's like, oh, it's wrong actually. Or visually it looks wrong. My laptop is like that because it's refurbished. Ayy. So true. I think I'm all done with my food. Let me go put it away. I'll do an ad break, okay? Shall we? I was washing my dishes real quick. Okay, thank you for waiting. Sorry. Might end soon though, like in less than 30 minutes, so your days are numbered. Big fans. Thank you for waiting. Thank you. MacBook Air. Silver. This thing is so skinny. Oh. Oh man, I don't have to make the keys, but I think I'm gonna have to do it. I don't wanna make the keys. I don't wanna do it. Too much work. I guess I can like have the illusion of keys. But not actually draw them individually. I think for the actual keyboard, I did like model the keys to look accurate. Like the placement of them. Yeah, just enough vague lines. Hi, Starpy. Wishing your pupper well. I'll just pretend. So it's you can eat my balls if you think these keys look wrong. You can just eat my balls. That's fine. He's recovering well, yes. Yeah.
Vai, Brasil! Futebol é feijoada, cara!
Oh, Shock, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I am Big Ham, the largest gaming hamster on Twitch.tv, and a member of Muzelli Records. Hello. Good evening. How was your stream? It's just a drawing night for me. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I cried, but please ignore that. Playing Ace Attorney? Which Ace Attorney? Like the classic first three? Apollo Justice, the great Ace Attorney. You know, Pocari Sweat when I see it. That's gay milk, brother. I was thinking about Pocari Sweat, though. I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna make it Pocari. I put the words gay milk in there, and I was like, I don't know if I want that. So you've been going through all the games, and I'm currently on the Miles Edgeworth Investigations. Yo! Yeah, they released a second one finally, like a port. I'd never got through my first copy of Miles Edgeworth Investigations. I remember really not liking the gameplay cycle, but I really like... I like the characters on Edgeworth's side. Like, I like Gumshoe, I like Franziska von Karma. I love Pocari. At Toho Fest, the Artist Alley staff that was like hydrating us, they gave us Pocari Sweat all weekend. It was quite awesome. I was like, whoa, thank you. So kind. I know, I was like, whoa. The one year also, I think one of the years at Offkai, when I was doing guest stuff, I went to like the staff tech room, and there was like a pile of Calorie Mate, and I was just like, oh my god. And I asked for one and they gave it to me, and I was like, oh my god. So I went to heaven, yeah. Like that one was awesome too. I was like, why Calorie Mate specifically? I thought it was really funny. But yeah. So I don't know how it's run now. Maybe, I know like staff has changed since the past few years, but if you ever guessed, it's possible staff has a bunch. They're a lot of fun. I've been doing all the voices for the characters. Oh my god. You are a trooper. You are a trooper for doing that. I played the one Ace Attorney game I did on stream was Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. And that one murdered my voice for quite some time. That one fucked me up. But also because that game kept going. That game wouldn't there was a game that never ended. You need to play that? Do you? Yeah, I played it through Citra. But then Citra has been discontinued since I last played. So I'm like, I have no idea how people are gonna like play it. Because emulating 3DS is kind of rough, and I don't think they ever released like a proper PC port for that one. That game is like really fun to play like with friends just for the ride of the story. I'm not saying like it's... I think it's still a game that's like fun to experience, but man. Because half of it is like courtroom stuff, and half of it is puzzles. But on the Professor Layton puzzle part of it, I don't think the puzzles are very good. The courtroom stuff also, it's like, it makes no sense. I mean, Ace Attorney didn't make any sense to begin with, but it like extra doesn't make sense. And I think you're just in there because it's all takes place in like a storybook. It's a fake like storybook town. Like even though even though there's like courtroom procedures that, you know, obviously wouldn't happen in real life, like you're not gonna pull like surprise evidence out of the ass, like realistically. I think the bullshit that Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright takes it to is like on a new level, beyond that. Because it's basically like a witch trial type situation. But the characters in that are quite funny. I think it's like, it's whimsical. Ace Attorney makes 100% sense. Take Maya. She's a spirit medium that can channel the dead and have them possess her body. Yeah. What about that? Danganronpa. Danganronpa is long too, huh? Danganronpa. I wish I got into this series like everyone else did, but I think during the time where like people were like super into it on Tumblr was when there wasn't even like a US release. It was all people consuming it through translations, from what I understand. And I remember just being like, well, I don't have this game, so I won't. I didn't really understand the concept of like being in a fandom and consuming it through wikis. I was very much a person that like, I need to physically have it and play it. But like, it's definitely, stuff has definitely changed nowadays, right? Like, you don't need to have the game. Like, also, access to some of these games is impossible. Yeah. So I didn't really know how to mod for translations. What's the difference between fandom and subculture? What is the difference between fandom and subculture? Is it not the same thing? You tell me. I already played Draw 2, so don't Uno reverse me? Okay. Wikipedia. A fandom is a subculture composed of fans characterized by feelings of camaraderie with others who share a common interest. Okay. And subculture is, from the sociology of culture, a subculture is a group of people within a culture society that differentiates itself from the values of mainstream or dominant culture. So, just from like the base meaning from Wikipedia, well, subculture is more broad. Fandom is subculture, but niched to like consumable media. Does that sound right? Subculture is like I think straying away from mainstream culture, like as a concept. They're showing a photo of like a goth couple. Trekkies are a subculture of Star Trek fans. I think it's like a rectangle square situation. Maybe? I don't know. That's maybe not the best analogy, but like it's like big box, smaller box. That's right, the circle goes in the square hole. Okay, okay. Fandom specific media franchise fan. Subculture is a broader group and not always tied to media franchise. I see. So fandom is subculture. But not all subculture is fandom. So the square rectangle does work. The swag. Anime subculture. Madoka fans fandom. Is that right? Yes, Kajiko is always right. I think I got the blue wrong on his suit, by the way. Good thing it's on a separate layer and we can change that shit. People sweat. Is that gonna be... What's gonna look like pea sweat if I write it? People. Well, how does the Pocari Sweat logo look? Hold on. Before I no pea sweat. Also, Pocari's label is like a lot smaller, like that. +2. Oh. That finger's too thick. There's probably other things wrong with his hand, but I think that fix for the finger will be better. Make it better. Thick pinky. Well, we ain't making that thick. We're not gonna make that thick. We're changing that. Okay. Okay, here we go. Sweat. I'm not finishing this tonight, but I'm making good progress. Maybe I'll finish it tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe when I wake up, but not tonight. People? Well, Shock, thanks for hanging again. And for reading. Appreciate it. Have a good night. I'll probably be sleeping too, so. Or ending stream at least. Unwind. People. The P for is like quite rounded. People. There you go. All right. Let me just do some flats really quick. I'm gonna turn off raids too, so no one can raid into me right now, because I'm ending stream soon. Okay. Or I'll just get stuck in here forever. You know how it is. Something like this. Like, I think there will be contact shadows, but I think like the shadows for those straps are going to be a lot like softer. Same for this too. I bet you I'm gonna look at this tomorrow morning and like hate it. Knowing how art goes. Nothing like going on Clip Studio and like liquefying can't do though. Okay. What color can we make this background? Keeping it at this value and color. Probably something like this. I'll do something with a background that's not just flats, but I'm also okay with posting it as is. Like a PNG whenever I finish it. I'll see. We could do some like fancy color grading too. That's at a good spot right now, I think. I don't know. Something about it doesn't feel right, but I will. This is for another time. A concern for another time. Am I right? Am I right, gamers? Like, even if I had a gradient, I'm like, it doesn't feel good. I think because I never shaded this, I never put any shadows on the cap. That is possible, right? That's probably it, amongst other things, but. Yeah, it's a bit better. No doubt. But I think I have to wrap it up. Thank you guys. Thank you for catching stream, keeping me company. Cheers to the gamers. Yeah, I'll finish it sometime, just not tonight. Oh, let's see who we can raid. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, head to bed. Go sleep. I'm gonna brush my teeth and stuff. I'm gonna go be cute. Thank you. Go say hi to Seb. She's doing Pomodoro. She's studying right now? Looks like she's watching K-pop though. I don't know. We can raid quietly. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably do it 3D, actually. Who knows? Alright, goodbye. See you later.